Hi, this is Stephanie Norton, and I'm bringing you my pitch for the Valiant Pharmaceuticals Sales Conference in Palo Alto for 2017. And I took a cue from the location and embedded it into my strategy. So most people know that Silicon Valley is an incredibly innovative place. You have companies like Google, Facebook, and Apple that completely changed the world, actually. And it started with one person who had an idea and, got some people together and made it into a successful company. So what I did was I took 6 characteristics of an innovator and I selected 7 experts. Most of them are New York Times bestselling authors who would speak to your sales force on those qualities so that they could cultivate those same qualities in themselves and bring it to their work. I want to make sure that they are super energized and really excited, so it's going to be fun and interesting, and all of these speakers bring a lot to the table. They'll be giving 20-minute sort of TED-like talks, so we won't be doing any type of like boring PowerPoint presentations. The stage will go out into the audience so more people can actually see the speaker, and then afterwards we'll have it's a stage built in so that the author can sign books, take photographs, and people can your attendees can do a meet and greet with them without everyone just kind of rushing up to a speaker, and that should work out really nicely. And basically the 6 qualities of the innovators are drive, self-confidence, style, determination, and presence, and then some humor. So the speakers that I got, the experts that I got to kick off will be, the first day will be Grant Cardone, and he's a New York Times bestselling author. He's done sales motivational talks for Google, BMW, and others. Then you have, talking about self-confidence, Brené Brown, who has a very popular TED Talk with 25 million views, New York Times bestselling author, to talk about vulnerability. And Marissa Peer, a UK therapist who has worked with Princess Diana, Olympians, and a who's who in London. She's the top therapist and sports motivational coach. Then the following day, we'll kick off with style. And for that, I have Sally Hogshead, and she has this interesting personality quiz where it tells you how other people see you. And she has given this quiz and presentation to folks like Twitter and Cisco. And after that, we'll talk about determination with Jen Sincero, and she has a bestseller called You Are a Badass, which is really like, she's very funny, she's very eccentric and quirky. I think she used to be a singer in a punk band, and she's fantastic. And then to close things down, we'll have a session on presence and humor. And for that one, we'll have Amy Cuddy, who's a Harvard Business School professor, New York Times bestselling author. She has a book on presence. She talks about body language a lot. And I'm going to pair her in an interview, sit down, with Dan Lyons, who's the author of Disrupted. He was a writer on Silicon Valley, the HBO show, for 2 seasons, and it's a hilarious show. It kind of fits in, and the two of them can talk about technology, work, presence, being your boldest self, and it should be pretty funny. So we'll end on a high note, and they also have lots of good tips. So, I hope that your attendees will leave feeling like they got some really new ideas. That's what Silicon Valley is all about. Some of the staging will have pictures of, Big Sur in the redwoods and a lot of the beauty of Northern California in between sessions with these qualities of innovators. So it's not a complete, nerd fest. And that's it. That's my presentation. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you.